Tulsa County judge dismisses people who filed the Tulsa Race Massacre public nuisance lawsuit.
The judge says the 3 known survivors can move forward in the case, but other people cannot, including the Vernon AME Church.
That's where we find News on 6's Amy Slanchik live with the story. Amy?
Craig and Lori, Reverend Keith Mays is the pastor here at Vernon AME. He tells me today this move is a travesty and a slap in the face. Race Massacre survivors Leslie Randall, Viola Fletcher, and Hughes Van Ellis Sr. are the only plaintiffs moving forward in the civil lawsuit after a Tulsa County judge dismissed the other plaintiffs. The attorneys representing the survivors say while they didn't get everything they wanted, they're still thrilled.
This is a historic win for our community. It's a historic win for our survivors, and it's a historic win for racial justice advocates throughout this country.
This is a landmark ruling. It allows us not only to file the papers in court, but to take the next step that nobody's achieved before in taking discovery, taking documents, taking depositions, and getting to the root of what actually happened in the massacre.
Court documents say the entity owning the property of the Vernon AME Church at the time of the massacre was an unincorporated association and can't claim injuries from unknown members. The court ordered 7 other plaintiffs, mostly descendants of the massacre, have, quote, failed to establish standing to sue on claims of public nuisance in this case. The judge says those plaintiffs can file a petition no later than September 2nd.
We're considering whether we take any additional steps with regard to that, but we are mindful that the 3 plaintiffs that we have, the 3 living survivors of the massacre, are all over 100 years old.
Now, the court also dismissed 2 defendants in the case, the Tulsa Development Authority and the Tulsa Metropolitan Area Planning Commission, saying neither existed in 1921. During the past 3 years, all defendants have asked the judge to dismiss the case. In a 2021 motion by the Tulsa Regional Chamber, it says the plaintiffs' goals in the suit are admirable, but a court cannot simply order away the long-lasting systematic damage of racism, let alone assign culpability for such social ills to the chamber. Live in Tulsa, Amy Slanchik, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.